Hi, today I'll be talking about asking. In fact, I'll cover about how, what, why, who, where, and when to ask. So this is a topic that is very dear to me. The organizer is Omar. So it's presented by Rob Brand, the creator of Makeover Rebranding and the Law of Repulsion. This is Omada track record. So the introduction is not asking is actually one of life's biggest regrets from our survey with people that are middle to senior age. Because asking can change your life. So in some cultures, asking is a taboo, such as in Japan. So Japan traditionally, uh, Japanese children they are learn not to ask questions which challenge the authority of the teachers. So when they become junior management, they're very set careful that they avoid asking delicate questions of their bosses. So why is it so difficult to ask? So in some cultures or families, they don't support asking. And for Gen Z, all the Gen Z that's listening to this, or if your child is a Gen Z, it is widely reported that this online generation find it extremely hard to do face-to-face asking, face-to-face interaction and confrontation. They would rather avoid doing this than to solve the issue. So the fear of rejection, failure, obligation, and are some of the reasons why it's so difficult to ask. Shame, guilt, depression, inability to surrender, loss of pride. Uh, Probably another thing is procrastination and what others think of you. So there's a quote in the Bible in Matthew 7:7 that says, a very famous quote, ask and you'll be given, seek and you will find, knock and it will be open to you. So let's break down A.S.K, very simple, in its three components. A for ask. So what can you ask? What can you ask for? So you can ask, okay, you can ask for someone's phone number, or you can ask for a date. And for salespeople, asking for the sale, i.e., is called closing. So a lot of new salespeople, the biggest challenge is closing a sale. So this is very important to learn. You can ask for friendship, even marriage, partnership, or the opposite, divorce, separation, retrial, amendment. So forgiveness, you can ask for forgiveness, you can ask for apology, pardon, leniency, mercy, to be given a second chance, even acceptance. You can ask for a meeting, a bank loan, a finance or discount. Ask for discount, ask for a bonus, ask for compensation, or you can ask for donations for a CSR initiative. At work, you can ask for many things. You can ask for a raise, promotion. These are some of the many things you can ask. In fact, we don't even ask, and that's why we don't get. So you can ask for a bigger office, better allowances. Of course, very important. More upskilling, education, change, review, succession. You can even ask for more benefits. So you can ask for mentorship that will help you, and you can ask for support either in the form of listening, a warm hug, encouragement, and or you can say please no nagging, or for some people asking for help. So these are a list of suicide crisis hotlines in your country. You can click it there in this link. So what do you seek? The second one, right? S for seek. So you can seek for truth. Truth will set you free. You can seek for love, light, liberty from human conditioning. You can seek for knowledge, guidance from people, from a Yoda type of character. You can seek for pilgrimage. You can settle your karmic debts, or you may even seek to find your soulmate, your lost soulmate or twin soul. So the last one, the third one is knock. So what door do you want to open? The door opportunity, a career break, a business break, location change. You will even knock on a kind of the door of threat, which is maybe you want to ask for divorce or liberation. You may want to open the door to come out of the closet. You can open the door of love, liberation, freedom. You can ask for a mentor and even angelic guidance. So who? Let's go to the who, what, and when. Who, when, where. So who do you ask? You need to choose the right person to ask. Most times, the hardest person to ask is actually the one who can help you the most. So when can you ask? Timing is very important. So there may be a different season, the right time for different types of asking. But sometimes it's now or never. So where do you ask? If you mindful, you will know the right place, the right time to ask. And why do we ask? So one of our life's biggest regrets is that we don't ask. And and you have to ask yourself, what's the rationale of your asking? What's your true intention? For instance, if your true intention, aspiration is to help others, then state it clearly. So, so the other one is, how do you ask? How? That's quite important. So one is be very clear about your intention. Your intention is everything, your purpose and integrity. If your intention is to sincerely ask, uh, but or is it to demand or to manipulate or to deceive? You really have to ask yourself this. So never beg for love, care, friendship, or money. Don't beg. Never demand. Asking is it's like a request. Never be a beggar. Instead, be a monk. A monk waits patiently for alms that will come sooner or later. So uh, also, when you find that there's no response, it's actually a clear and indirect response. So maybe it's time to move on from this person or this situation. So another way is don't think too much. Use your heart, not your head. So asking is an action. It's not a thought. You have to put in action. Use the 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method and just do it. So let go of your ego, false egos, which is you're not what you have, what you do, and what others think of you. So have the trusty mindset, even towards your child. Nothing belongs to you. You belong to nobody. In fact, God does not belong to you only. You don't belong to God. And God, doesn't have any physical belongings, no body, no language, no religion, no children, no parents, no nothing. So have no expectations. And this is very important. This is asking yourself is the world's biggest philosophical question. Ask yourself, is it worth it or is it a waste of time? Is it meant to be or not to be? Is it selfish or selfless? Is it a need or want? Is it necessary or can you do without it? Are you asking for yourself or are you simply asking because someone told you to do so? Is this aligned with your principle, values, and purpose? Very important. This is a side story which I'll share in another video. It's a very personal story of how that twice in my life I asked for help in the suicide hotline, but not suicide or have suicidal tendencies. I thought I'll just share with you because it then uh, shows a vulnerability and that all leaders face all these things. So in summary, asking is an action, it's not a thought. Asking is as simple as just doing it. Asking is as complex as knowing what, who, where, how, when, and how to ask. Not asking is one of life's greatest regrets. And asking yourself the world's biggest philosophical question. Ask now, ask today, ask often. Just do it, just ask for it. You will thank yourself in 10 years' time. There is a master class. In fact, I have a master class called the Law of Repulsion. It is for CEOs, to senior managers, to sales team, or your annual conference. The asking is actually a very important part, module in the Law of Repulsion. So the outline is how to ask, how to build the 6 pillars of self-esteem. You need to master the 9 deadly vices, which is like lust, greed, attachment, addiction, greed, all these things. If even one of your head of department has it, it will destroy the company. So you can set the goals for life, for 9 life areas, and you can this we cover many things, how to live life positively. So are you ready to take the challenge? So Omada provides makeover niche rebranding for yourself and for your company and for your product. This is our brand. Thank you very much. Learn how to ask. Asking yourself is the world's biggest philosophical question. Even Socrates, all his philosophy is just asking questions. Ask for it, you will thank yourself and even me in 10 years' time. Your learning will be your gift to the world. I'm humble and grateful that you're sharing your journey with mine. Many thanks. We'll meet again. Thank you.